So in this question, it is given that the mass of a block made of a certain material is 13.5 kilogram and its volume is 15 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter cube. So they had given mass. So if mass is given as 13.5 kilograms, so its weight we can write as 13.5 kilogram force. Okay. Volume is given 15 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter cube. Now there are three questions. In part A, we need to calculate the upthrust on the block if it is fully immersed in water. Okay. B part, we need to find out whether the block float or sink in water when it is released, and we need to give reason for our answer. C part, what will be the upthrust on the block while floating? Okay. And we need to take density of water as 1000 kg per meter. Okay. So here, first part we will solve first. So in first part, we need to find out the upthrust when it is completely immersed in water. So we can say upthrust when it is completely in water, when it is completely in water. So we know that the formula for upthrust is volume inside water into density of water into G. So when it is completely immersed, so its entire volume, that is 15 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter cube, will be in water. Then we need to take density of water, which is 1000, or we can write 10 raised to 3 into G. So here, in this case, upthrust acting will be 15 kilogram force. Upthrust acting will be 15 kilogram force. Okay. This is the answer of part A. Now in part B, their question is, will the block float or sink in water when released? So here you can see the weight of the block. Weight of block is 13.5 kgf, which is less than the upthrust. That is, upthrust is 15 kgf. So since downward force or weight is less, but upward force or upthrust is more, so what will happen? So body will float or block will float, we can write. So block will float. Reason we can say upthrust is greater than weight. So block will float. Now when it is floating, C part we need to find out when it is floating, then what will be the upthrust. So we know that in case of floating, upthrust acting will be equal to weight of the body. So here upthrust will be equal to weight of the block. So the upthrust in case of floating will be weight of the block, that is 13.5 kilograms. Okay. So upthrust will be acting as 13.5 kilogram force. This will be the upthrust when the block is floating on the surface of water. Okay. That's it.